And we've just received a statement from John Boehner's office. This is his first comments on the Senate deal while he's meeting behind closed doors with House Republicans. I'm going to read it to you as I got it. The House has fought with everything it has, he says, to convince the President of the United States to engage in bipartisan negotiations aimed at addressing our country's debt and providing fairness for the American people under Obamacare. That fight will continue. But blocking the bipartisan agreement reached today by the members of the Senate will not be a tactic for us. In addition to the risk of default, doing so would open the door for the Democratic majority in Washington to raise taxes again on the American people and undo the spending caps in the 2011 Budget Control Act without replacing them with better spending cuts. So saying he's not going to fight the Senate deal. Also, he made comments to a local radio show. Let's listen to those.
Well, listen, we've been locked in a fight over here trying to bring government down to size, trying to do our best to stop Obamacare, and we fought the good fight. We just didn't win.
Can you win December 15th when Ryan and Patty Murray get together and do this deal? Is this like a step on the ladder?
Well, I would hope so, but we'll see. You know, every time I've gotten into a discussion with the president, vice president, the Democrats here in Washington, and talking about entitlement changes, trying to make these programs sustainable, all they want to do is raise taxes. Well, we can't do that unless you're willing to raise taxes. And so if they're going to hold on to their position that we're always going to raise taxes, then we're not going to come to an agreement. But hope springs eternal.
Why did you wait? Why didn't you kick it off a year? Some say Obamacare is kind of falling under its own weight with all the disasters. And if you kick it off a year, the mainstream media goes after Obama, goes after Obamacare, and that you provided, John Boehner, a nice target for the mainstream media. And again, the weapons of mass distraction used by Obama have worked. But now you've only kicked it off 90 days or 60 days. Why not longer?
Well, you're talking about the CR or the debt limit, or
both.
Both.
Yeah, both.
Well, it's expected that we'll fund the government through January 15th and fund the debt limit through early February. An agreement reached over in the Senate, and it gives us a chance to sit down at the budget process and see if we can't work something out. I just think that we're on a spending trajectory that's unaffordable for the American people. It's going to create more debt. It needs to be dealt with.
Are you going to allow the whole House to vote even if the majority of Republicans won't vote for it?
Oh, absolutely. But I'm going to meet with all the Republicans here in about 20 minutes, and I'm going to encourage them. We fought the good fight. We did everything we could to get them to the table and to negotiate. They just kept saying no, 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 no. And so we fought the good fight. There's just no reason for our members to vote no today.
When will the government reopen?
I would expect this will happen tomorrow.
So the government will reopen on Thursday or Friday at the latest?
No, I think it'll happen tomorrow. There's really no reason for it not to.
Do you have ill feelings towards Senator Cruz?
No, listen, we've got Republicans up here. Because we're Republicans, we're a little bit more independent-minded than our friends across the aisle. Some are a little bit more independent-minded than others.
John Boehner, I said this earlier on the show that sometimes you want to be a soldier at the Alamo, and sometimes you want to be the French when the German army comes. I like soldiers at the Alamo who say, I think I'm going to get killed, but I plant my flag here. I will die in the Alamo rather than surrender and give up. And I sense that you and the others in the House were like soldiers at the Alamo. You thought Santa Ana had 2,000 soldiers. The ending wasn't going to be good, but you're going to fight the good fight. And if you have to live to fight another day, so be it. But
now listen, there's no giving up on our team. None. And there's no giving up in me. Take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.
John Boehner,
God bless you.
You're a great American. Thank you.